From
Facts.
the outside, it did, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go ask the coaching staff why.
Okay.
You feel like you should play more?
Go ask the coaching staff. Should I play more or not?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So, chat, we got Ja Morant is a total disaster by Uncut Hoops. Now, if you ever been tapped in on what's going on with Ja Morant, man, he said a little slick comment about his coach. He said, I believe the reporter asked him, he was like, why didn't you play well tonight? And he was like, asked the coaching staff, some shit like that. And he ended up getting suspended for it. Now, I think that's actually crazy. I think Ja Morant's been on a really downward trajectory, you know what I mean? He's really been stinking it up, honestly, with the guns, with the just a lot of bullshit. And I believe in Ja, bro. I think Ja could be a very great player. I think he already was a great player, but so far things just haven't been looking too good for this guy, man. It's really self-sabotaging too at that. But let's get straight to the video, man. Shout out to Uncut Hoops.
The Grizzlies suspended Ja Morant for 1 game yesterday for conduct detrimental to the team.
Do you feel like, I mean, it was anything you could do differently, I guess?
You go ask him. They had a whole spiel in here, so.
In the 3 games with no Doncic or LeBron James.
Who the fuck is he guarding?
Cedric Howard, the rookie, got a reverse on the other end.
That's tapped all the way out to Marcus Smart. He's almost hit from behind instead.
Defensively, if you're just going to stand there like a pylon, not be in position, not be in a defensive stance, reacting to what's happening, you are letting down the other 4 guys on the floor and the guys on the bench that are watching this.
From
Facts.
the outside, it did, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go ask the coaching staff why.
Okay.
You feel like you should play more?
Go ask the coaching staff. Should I play more or not?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
When it comes to a career of one Ja Morant, back in 2022 this guy had a meteoric rise like few superstars in league history, as Ja at that point was a household name, a superstar, and an All-NBA player.
Facts.
Ja back in 2022 was the talk of the town and a quote-unquote future face of the NBA, future face of the 2020s era.
When you look at where the league is now, who do they need to make the face of the league? Who should Stephen A be talking about day by day? Is Ja Morant? Can Ja Morant become one of those guys in Memphis?
In general, I think our advice to the league would be just put all of your stuff behind Ja right now.
It's a good bet.
So, Sel, can Ja Morant be the face of the league?
Yes, he can, and yes, he will become.
That's crazy how things really change that quick, chat. Bro, this man was on the top of the fucking world. I mean, he still is, kind of. I mean, he's getting paid billions of dollars. Can't feel too bad for the guy. But when I talk about on top of the world, I mean, they were comparing this guy to prime Derrick Rose. Like, this guy was honestly, like, taking Curry to game, what, 6, 7s? I'm trolling. But he was taking Curry to game 6 and in 2022. Nah, I mean, he was giving the Warriors problems. He was giving the West problems, bro. Ja Morant was looking like a fucking certified superstar. Now he's out here, like, I ain't gonna say he's a casual, but he looked like he took a step down. Like, I honestly would take a lot of players that I wanted, took over him. I would take over him now. Like, there's a couple of players out there I'm trying to think of. Somebody, I think I'll take a guy like Tyrese Maxey over Ja Morant, bro. I don't think that's crazy to say at all. And Tyrese Maxey is supposedly not even the best player on his team, which is wow.
Didn't age quite so well.
Oh, so you corporate types are rock stars?
Well, that's as ridiculous as rock stars being corporate.
Now, like most viral superstars who have a meteoric rise, Ja Morant's decline was equally as fast and equally as startling, as Ja the past couple of seasons had scandal after scandal, injury after injury, and disappointing playoff run after disappointing playoff run. Right now, Ja Morant isn't an MVP player, All-NBA player, heck, he's not even an All-Star. Ja Morant right now is a cautionary tale of what not to do when you're dubbed as the guy and the man of the NBA.
What could have been done different to get a different outcome other than asking the coaching staff?
According to them, probably don't play me, honestly. That's what basically the message was after, so.
Yeah, and
Wow.
6 games into the season, it's incredible to me. This is the leader of the team. He's the best player on the team. You have to be a pro, Sherm. You have to be a pro. And this is not being a pro. You know, giving a half
half effort on defense. You need to set the tone. Look at what Scotty Barnes
And this
does,
is a way how you force your way out of a team, bro. They're paying this man millions of dollars, and Ja Morant's trade value, I don't know if it could drop now, but people will trade a lot for Ja Morant. I think a team like the Rockets could use a guy like Ja Morant, even though he's not really a consistent shooter, and the Rockets need one. But if Ja Morant was on the table today, the Rockets are taking that nigga, bro.
Us as our best player on the defensive end. You need to lead by example. You need to put your ego to the side and put the team first and ask yourself, how can I affect winning? Not just when the ball's in my hand, but when the ball's not in my hand, and not just when I'm in the game, but when I'm not in the game.
Now look, when it comes to Ja Morant, the leader, I never thought he was Tim Duncan, lead by example, a stoic leader who says, you know, follow me. Ja Morant to me was never that guy, that type of leader. But in the same vein, I never thought he'd quit and give up and just pack it on his team only 6 games into the season. What Ja did versus the Lakers was shocking and appalling for any NBA fan, and especially Grizzlies fans. As looking at that game, he didn't just score 8 points, shoot 3 of 14 shooting. It wasn't a typical bad night. Ja on this night clearly had no energy, no effort, and he wanted to lose. So I asked the question, in Ja's 8-point masterclass, what was the point of him tanking and not trying hard?
Exactly.
Well, it's quite simple. Ja Morant right here on the court was pouting and pointing the finger at the coaches for Memphis not being better and his overall play not being up to standard. And for Ja Morant, that's a trend of his NBA career. As of course last season, who got fired in Memphis? Taylor Jenkins, a very, very good NBA coach. And what was the reason? The Grizzlies' new offense, quote unquote, was too team oriented. And for Ja Morant, as a superstar player, quote unquote superstar player, he couldn't have that. Ja Morant having problems with the coach, problems with the offense, that's nothing new. But at this point, it's an old tactic, a lame tactic, that nobody's buying any longer.
From the outside, it did, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go after, go and stop. Why?
How dare you come and lay this at my door? How dare you blame me?
The team chemistry is down 1,000%, man. Dead ass. Like, you saying go ask the coaching staff is like a whole slap in the face to the organization itself. I don't think he realized. No, he do realize what he's doing, but it's like that's some trade. Like that's some shit. Like, okay, we about to trade this nigga type shit. Like, he don't want to be here no more.
For this,
Morant. ISO with smart pull-up jumper.
Go after, go and stop. Why?
When you're a franchise superstar in the NBA, you have responsibilities when your team wins, as well when your team fails. As of course, when you win, you get the bulk of the credit because you're the guy. But on the flip side, when you lose, the bulk of the blame also falls on your shoulders. For Ja Morant, hasn't really been like that. Fans in Memphis, being a small market team, them blaming Ja Morant is something they really don't want to do. But looking at Ja's track record, at this point, how can you not blame him at least a little bit? Look at Memphis post-2022, that one series win versus the Timberwolves.
In 23, lost 4-2 versus the Lakers. 24, 9 games. 25, lost 4-0 to OKC. And 26, quitting, man. Just not looking smooth for Ja Morant, bro. At all, man.
2023, first round versus the Lakers, lost in 6.
I knew the Memphis Grizzlies was cooked, though.
2024,
after they gave away Desmond Bain, and it was over.
A combo of injury, suspensions. Ja that year, he played 9 games. 2025, Ja came back, he was healthy, only played 50 games, but Memphis made the playoffs and got swept. Now look at this year, 6 games in, already unhappy, and already suspended.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Ja Morant be
If
tripping.
Ja's your franchise player, I'm sorry to tell you, you're not going anywhere. Because Ja Morant simply isn't reliable enough to be that guy. And to hammer that point home very quickly, look at Minnesota in 2022, post that series versus Memphis, where they lost. Anthony Edwards post that series has ascended. He's gotten better every single year.
Every single
Ja Morant,
year.
the exact opposite. And 2023, he was an all-star, only missed 3 games on the season. 2024, another step, still an all-star, second-team All-NBA, made the West Finals, and upset Denver in the playoffs. 2025, again all-star, missed only 3 games, second-team All-NBA, and again made the West Finals. For Ant Edwards back in 2022, losing to Memphis, in all honesty, the best thing that ever happened to him. And Ja winning that series was honestly the worst.
Who do you look at around the league as you're studying and say, we're going to have to run through them?
Celtics.
No one in the West.
Nah, I'm fine in the West.
Niggas get in front of Malika Andrews and say fucking anything, bro. Like, say anything. Come on, my nigga. He knew he wasn't no fight in the West, bro. He knew he was not fighting the West, bro. I remember around this time. Trust me, the Grizzlies was going crazy, but my nigga, finding the West is crazy. I mean, I don't expect him to say, yeah, these niggas gonna give us problems, but saying we're finding the West, he could have said, I mean, there's some good teams out there. We definitely have to put our head down and try to fight through. It might be a couple teams that might give us some problems, but overall, I think we're gonna be good. Saying we're finding the West is like, we ain't gotta worry about OKC, we ain't gotta worry about Minnesota, we ain't gotta worry about the Warriors, man, and the Warriors got in their ass, bro.
No one in the West.
That year.
Nah, I'm fine in the West.
What did you just say?
I'm fine in the West.
Say it again to my face.
I'm fine in the West.
This nigga uncut
That
hoops
Anthony
funny
Edwards-Ja
as
Morant
shit.
comparison, it's a comparison as old as time. You have two players equal in skill, relatively the same age. One guy wins, takes a foot off the gas. Other guy loses, puts his foot on the pedal, gets better, and evolves his game. As right now, Edwards, a certified top 10 player, an NBA superstar. Ja Morant, not even top 15, and the superstar label has all but faded. And here's the big time difference. It's not even mentality, attitude, what's upstairs. Ja Morant's overall game hasn't evolved, unlike Edwards. Edwards, a better jump shooter defender, a better leader, better at really everything. Ja Morant, what's changed? His overall game's base, still the same, based on speed, quickness, how athletic he is. Defense, still can't play it, and his jump shot is still broken. Let's look at these numbers. Outside the paint, 9 of 44
26
shooting.
for 79 is
Mid-range,
actually
4 of
insane,
12,
bro.
And from 3,
That's atrocious.
a dreadful 5 for 32. Ja Morant right now at age 26, much like age 22, has two options. Either one, drive to the hole, get a layup, or two, chuck a 3.
KCP, but able to retrieve 4 in the shot
Like,
clock.
that's a terrible shot.
Chances. So even though they are a fast team, they're not reckless with playing fast.
Morant for 3.
And the thing about Ja Morant's jumper, it doesn't look ugly at all. I don't know how he misses these shots so much. He just his touch is just ass.
Like every American achievement, GMC trucks are the result of dedication.
The game kind of hanging
This
there.
nigga
The
uncut
Warriors have
hoops.
executed to rebuild the lead. Ja Morant, okay. Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month last year in January. Morant's 3 well short. Guarded by Aldama.
Give me that. Sending his shit. Man, I hope the best for Ja Morant, bro. But right now, man, he looking ass, bro.
For someone like Ja Morant not evolving his game, becoming a better shooter, defensive player, heck, even just a better leader, that for Ja Morant is the crux of his downfall, and by this point, he's hit rock bottom. In a lot of ways, Ja Morant is a modern-day Steve Francis. As much like Francis, he peaked in his early 20s, and by age 30, was simply done. Looking at Ja right now, that career path, it's eerily similar. Points per
Oh
game,
my
40.
gosh, the fall off needs to be studied, bro. The trajectory I was talking about, the steady decline, bro. My lord, it gets worse every season. Like, he's on a trajectory of next season, 2027, averaging below 20 points per game, bro.
Years ago, he was at 27, then 26, then 25, then 23, and now rock bottom at 21. Figure percentage, it was 49, 47,
Wow.
47,
Efficiency
then dipped to
dropped as well.
45, and now at 41. And worst of all, 3-point percentage.
Oh my
Ja Morant-
God, 15% from 3. Really, he never been a good 3-point shooter, but I didn't know it was this bad so
Morant at his
far this
peak,
season.
34%, then 31, 28, back to 31, and this year in the basement at 15%.
I mean, things can't get any worse, can they?
Now, one last thing I do want to touch on, when it comes to Grizzlies fans and Memphis franchise, at some point, you got to cut bait, bite the bullet, and put an end to this era. The Ja Morant experience, while short-lived, undoubtedly was fun. But at this point, where are you going? Worst case scenario of this team, with a bottom 5 team in the West, Ja's hurt, disgruntled, he wants a trade. Best case scenario, absolute best case scenario, you're a 7th, 8th seed, sneak into the playoffs, and get beat down in the first round.
Exactly.
That for Memphis fans is best case scenario. So at this point, just cut bait, call it quits, trade Ja. Either get picks, a pile of players, get something. So that right there is the end of the video, and I'll say one last thing. When it comes to the best young guards in the NBA, you have guys like SGA, Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, and Maxey Brunson. All guys are all-star players, all NBA players. Looking at that list right there, back in 2022, all those guys were viewed as worse players than Ja Morant. Fast forward 4 years later, Ja Morant isn't even close to that tier. And what does that show you? In the NBA, things move very, very fast.
Facts.
If you blow your window, you go from 22 to 26 just like that. In Ja's case, his window, he didn't capitalize, he took it for granted and got passed up by all these players. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope
Man, shout out Uncle Hoops for this video, man. This is a very good video, bro. I agree with all his takes in this video, man. If y'all can see Ja Morant going to a different team, bro, comment it down below what team y'all think Ja Morant gonna go to. I definitely think he'll be a great fit for the Rockets, or let me think, get him in Miami somewhere, maybe Toronto. Yeah, I mean, it's a couple teams that I think he will be really good at. That's gonna do it for this video, man. I love y'all. Until next time, we up out of here, man. Peace.